I think the main ball in the Middle East is, in fact, Iran. It's an imperial power. We ought to worry about ISIS. We ought to worry about al-Qaeda. But the big flick is Iran and its ability to move forward and dominate more and more of the Middle East. Therefore, holding them back from a nuclear weapon is, in fact, an extremely important strategic construct.
You know, Admiral, it's such a complicated situation on the ground. We are lined up against Iran and Yemen. We seem to be on the same side in Iraq, and we are against them again in Syria, you could say. I just want to read you something quickly that the foreign minister of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Mohammad Javad Zarif, who is in Lausanne, wrote in Foreign Affairs. He said, quote, as a responsible regional power, Iran will actively participate in combating and containing extremism and violence through bilateral, regional, and multilateral cooperation with countries in the region and beyond. Sounds great, right? My question for you is can Iran be a military partner in the Middle East?
I don't think so at this point. That's decades away if it ever arrives. What Iran is all about is dominating capitals in the region. Today, Iran effectively runs 5 capitals around the region, and they're going to continue to push, and it's all part of this Sunni-Shia war that's going on. Our number one thing, in addition to holding Iran off, is to reassure our allies in the region. Israel, the Sunni states of Saudi Arabia, the Gulf states, Egypt. That's where we ought to be putting our focus, not on trying to find the chimera of cooperation with Iran.
Admiral, you say the most important thing is to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. I'll put John Kerry's own question back to you. If not through talks, then how?
If the question is, if talks fail, what do we do? I think, A, we continue the sanctions, and B, we go after the program with unconventional means. So that's cyber, unmanned vehicles, special forces. There's a variety of things we can do short of an all-out war in the Middle East. I think that's probably where Plan B goes.
Do we have the legal platform to define and declare this kind of low-grade cyber plus special ops war?
I think we do. I think we look at this, and again, I'm the dean at the Fletcher School of International Law and Diplomacy. We look a lot at the laws of war and the ability to go after and preempt a clear and extant threat. I think given the statements of Iran and how they would intend to use a nuclear weapon, I think there's a clear case to be made.
Admiral, is the fact that it is taking so long heartening? Do you have more hope that we will, in fact, get a deal, or are you becoming increasingly skeptical?
Well, I think, first of all, we on our side, and it's not just the U.S., it's the P5+1, so it's kind of the West plus Russia and China are all involved. I think parts of our side are emotionally involved in this, and that's always a bad thing in a negotiation. You never want to show the opposite side that you're unwilling to walk away from it. Our negotiators look tired and tattered. I think that we